Guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to have episode 2 go live. Now, like we've done in the past, we're going to run down the match card real quick that way because I can't remember all the time. But English is going to be facing off against Digital Dogs for the Hardcore Championship to kick this off. Hey, Dragonoff, welcome to the stream, brother. Normally, we're doing this way earlier than we normally do it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Next, we've got the debut of 3 female wrestlers brand new to TSW. We'll get into that. Putting a brand new TSW Women's Extreme Championship on the line. We're going to have McWayne debut his new look, plus Flash Jackson. The women's tag team titles, the world tag team titles, are on the line for the women tonight against the 4 horsewomen, Victoria Van Diver and Grace Grimm. The TSW Hunters Championship is on the line. Now remember, if one of the Hunters win it, it's one thing. But if somebody else in this group wins it, that will be the 4th Hunter added, and that brings us one step closer to seeing what is really going on with the Hunter faction. Then we've got 2 horsemen facing off in the ring tonight, maybe fighting each other a little bit. There could only be one winner, Jace, Wagner, and Kyle. Women's Television Tag Championship is on the line with Tidy News's new look. The world title on the line tonight. Witcher will put that up against Phoenix, and now Recon-Delta and GC Rock will face off to figure out who the new Money in the Bank winner is. It was Milkman, but now it is not. So, same arena, but a brand new look to it here in Season 3, coming to you live from what looked like possibly San Diego, California. That's going to be my guess. But a lot to get to tonight. And just the second episode of TSW Wrestling here in Season 3. Hardcore title on the line tonight. Now remember, English had just won this hardcore title against some pretty big guys in the last episode, but we'll put that title on the line tonight against Digital Dogs. Some of the few remaining very, very large heavyweights that are left here in TSW. It should be. Is your cell service down?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the corporation from parts unknown. Weighing in at 351 pounds, the Engineer Dog.
Still one of the coolest entrances we've got in TSW. Digital Dog. Now, I have a feeling that in Season 3, we are going to see more and more and more of Digital Dog and Night Violator in some singles matches. You are going to see the Corporation, led by GC Rock, in a lot more of these matches. So a couple slight changes in Digital's look, but not a lot said. Not a lot done. It's interesting.
And introducing
Didn't
the
work very
champion,
long.
representing the Gladiators from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 360 pounds. He is the Hardcore Champion, the Monster, England Guy.
English finally starting to see some success ever since he joined the Gladiators. And it has already led to his very first title, the Hardcore title. Now, will he be able to defend it tonight against Digital Dogs? Digital making his return to the ring and in a Hardcore title match. Now, Digital's got, kind of a new look, kind of some new gloves, kind of some new things. We downloaded some other stuff to see if we can make it work. So far, have not been able to. So we'll keep working it out. Part of the problem is Digital looks really good. So then trying to change it up, it doesn't... It would be like Kane just completely changing his look, like bam, out of the blue. Doesn't work. Now, Digital does give up a little bit of height and maybe a little bit of weight, but these two are some of the two closest, evenly matched big men that we've got in TSW Wrestling. Big axe handle down on the back of the neck, top of the head, back of the neck area of English. We kind of went with a simpler look with the ring. Hopefully you guys like that. And Digital laying some big right hands. Whoa, just misses. Kind of set back a little bit and just missed the right of English. Picks him up, brings him into the corner, now laying the boots. And it almost looks like he has added a little bit more digital stuff to his outfit, some more mechanical things. Now both knees have what looks like pistons in them. Of course, he's got the arm apparatuses still. Now wrenching back on that lower back and neck part of English. English trying to fight out of it. Digital trying to hold on to it, though. And English gets out, but who is going to... Whoa, English is the one that ends up taking the advantage. Now, most of this match has been controlled by Digital. I do have AT&T. Even if China knocked out our communications, I don't think they could knock them out for that long. Something you have to remember, the military is anywhere from 15 to 20 years ahead of our technology, our military, of what the public knows. Now, you can't change title now, and it's kind of weird. Normally, the hardcore title is a falls count anywhere, but this one apparently not. That is one of English's favorite moves, though. And you can't win. It's funny, you see that more and more from the big guys in wrestling where we have these draws. It's almost like the bigger guys don't realize what's going on and they just let it fly. Now, something pretty cool. Oh, it still says Women's Internet Championship. We got to change that. Because this is the brand new, if you remember, the Internet Championship was retired, and this is the brand new Women's Extreme Championship, which is the championship that kind of lines up against the men's hardcore title. So something must have happened when we started the show, because there should be no countouts in a hardcore match. Should be anything goes, no holds bar, all the, you can use whatever you want to use. So there might have been a little glitch in the matrix there. But in this match, we have Fabian's daughter, who's way over there on the outside. Then you have Heather, Totes' wife. Then you have two other newcomers, Danielle Davidson, the blonde, and then Lazarro Lewis, who isn't as big, muscle-wise, as Crimson, but could be as tall. Now, there's been rumors about the possibility.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match and is for the Women's Extreme Championship. Making her way to the ring, representing the NWO, from Huntsville, Alabama, Heather D.
But there's been rumors, as Heather climbs up the post, but there's been rumors that the NWO may be breaking up. But that's on the men's side. There has been no rumors that we have heard up to this point. None whatsoever about the women's NWO breaking up, which Heather is the leader of. So if the men's faction breaks up, then technically Heather would be the leader of the NWO. Period. Now remember, Totes has all the rights to the NWO. That goes all the way back to season 1. But it's starting to look like more and more like the men's half of that faction might be breaking up.
And her opponents, first, from Kampala, Uganda, Lazarro Lewis.
Lazarro Lewis making her way down to the ring in her very first match. And just like the size of anybody, because of the different camera angles, it is really hard to tell the actual size. But you're going to see Heather, one of the smaller wrestlers, size-wise, in TSW Wrestling. Lazarro Lewis is not. But in her making her debut, this really could end up being somebody who goes after the world title and may have it and hold on to it for a while. Now, size isn't everything, obviously. But it is something.
Aurora, Colorado, the Predator Princess.
So Shy Suazo making her way down to the ring in her debut match. Now, we have seen her bring down the Silver and Black Knight, but we have never seen her in the ring wrestling for herself. But that is exactly what we're getting ready to do right now. Now, because the Internet Championship was put into the European title, nobody's going to be carrying down the title, but somebody will be leaving with it.
Tennessee, DVS, Danielle Davidson.
Danielle Davidson now making her way down and her debut into TSW Wrestling, taking on the name Devious. Now, back in Season 1, we did have a Devious Denise Dimmers who retired. Is she somehow related to Denise Dimmers? Or maybe is she Denise Dimmers? Coming back in a new package. We don't know. There's not a lot we know about Danielle. But what we do know, somebody will be taking this title home tonight. So 3 debuts, 1 new title. Getting ready to get it on right now. Now you can really see the difference in height. It's not a weight thing, it's more the height thing, but you can really see the difference in height now with Lazarro Lewis in the ring. Sentinel, what is going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Sentinel, brand new U.S. champion. So you have Shy on one side with Heather squaring off. You have Lazarro Lewis and Danielle Davidson on the other side. Both sets of wrestlers on the outsides of the ring now. Nobody on the inside. Referee hanging a little closer to Heather and Cheyenne over on the left side here. The left side of your screen. And Heather almost like chopping down a tree. Now Danielle gets back into the ring. And a big slam there. Look at Danielle handling her business. Now what's funny, I don't think the referee has noticed these wrestlers back inside the ring. He sees them now. Those big knees. And what is that? Oh, big boot to the face. Welcome to the stream, Dave. Your Hunter Championship is on the line tonight. 2-2 counts. We have 1 tag team match. And the rest of them, like we have the 1 tag team, we have the 8-on-8 for the Hunter's title. 2 out of 3 falls. We have this 1 fatal 4-way, and I think the rest are all 1-on-1. We will get to see GC Rock and Recon-Delta going after the Money in the Bank briefcase, which makes you the #1 contender, because at any time you can challenge them for the world title. Nothing Frankie Two Fingers can do about it. Danielle rolling up the leg of Lewis, but Lewis kicks out. Now Cheyenne getting the best of Heather, tries to pick her up and does. Kind of almost like a hip toss choke slam. But Danielle has been the one inside the ring that has been controlling the action. What is going on, Fabian? Welcome to the stream, brother. Fabian is the Silver and Black Knight. His daughter, Cheyenne, rolls up the leg of Heather and gets a 2 count. Davey Boy Smith actually now in the game as well. Oh, a big slam on the outside. And I'm going to tell you, the stuff that Heather and Cheyenne are doing on the outside of the ring, that is shortening their matchup real quick. Big slam by Lewis. 1, 2. And oh goodness, now you can see Danielle has been controlling the action for the most part. But Lewis gets a couple of things in and all of a sudden almost gets the 3 count. Oh, big knee. This might do it right here. No, not even close. So that should give you an idea of how powerful Lazarro Lewis really is. She's struggling with the speed of Danielle right now, but only a couple moves in on Danielle. And she almost had her pinned and out of this match. Danielle doing everything she can to do it. Looks like Cheyenne had her pin. Lewis gets up. Danielle misses it. Big body check. Brainbuster on the outside. You would think that would put an end. That would put an end to my day. I wouldn't want anything to do with any of that. And finally, Shy puts Heather back into the ring. Lazarro Lewis just flipping Danielle around like it ain't nobody's business. Danielle needs a break. Heather needs a break. Shy did not see Lazarro coming. Thought she might have went for the pin there. Does not. Goes for another big body slam. Man, that would end my day. But only a 1 count on Shy, so that is impressive. Lazarro's like, hey, look. This is my fight now. You stay out of it. Not having it. Here we go. Another one of those hip toss choke slams. Rolls up the leg of Danielle. 1, 2, and kicks out in 2. Pump handle reverse slam onto Heather. And Heather now, watch out. It's the H-bomb. That might do it. Heather grabs that leg, too. But now, Lazarro better watch out. Oh, Heather's going to do it again. Can she get in 2 H-bombs in a row? She does. But you look at how tall Lazarro Lewis is. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And Danielle comes back. Shy ends up getting eliminated out of the match. Heather fighting for her life like everybody after Heather. Whoa! I would roll up that leg, but she doesn't. Oh, hit. This has got to do it. That is 3 H-bombs in a row. Is her foot in the ropes again? No, just out. 2, 3. And Lazarro Lewis is out. Heather now getting after. Where are all the H-bombs coming from? Frankie Two Fingers drops a lot of F-bombs. But Heather Dozier dropping the H-bomb on these competitors here. Missile drop kick, but misses? Swinging, like flipping, swinging backbreaker. And I am shocked, honestly, that Danielle Davidson is still in this match after everything she has faced. Facing off for the majority of the match against Lazarro Lewis and against Cheyenne. Heather, though, little sneaky win there, ends up becoming our very first Women's Extreme Champion.
And new Women's Extreme Champion, Heather D.
So the leader of the NWO, possibly just the leader of the NWO, not even the women's faction, Heather Dozier, comes away with the Women's TSW Women's Extreme Championship. So crazy. So we have seen a very similar look on the mask of McWayne before. But we have now, I think, got it all perfected. We got a different logo for his channel where there was no background, which means now I could set it against anything. And then we came up with this. Flash Jackson, though, making his debut. He has almost actually made his debut for about 2 months. That was originally going to be Pony, right? I misunderstood what Pony said. So we had to change up Pony's look, and then we came up. I like this look so much. I couldn't let it go. So we signed Flash Jackson.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Redondo Beach, California, weighing in at 238 pounds, the prototype, Flash Jackson.
Flash Jackson making his debut, while McWayne debuts his brand new look. There could be some big things for McWayne. Now, the one thing that we know, McWayne no longer a part of the Legends. This will be McWayne's first match now out on his own, period, since he joined. Because ever since he joined, he was with the Legends. Now the Legends are back to just Danny Lads and Peyton Hardy. Is that something that's going to make a difference in the old win-loss totals?
And his
McWayne
from Chelsea, England, weighing in at 239 pounds, McWayne.
McWayne, almost a little superhero-esque type look going on now. No longer has the blonde hair. Has some green streaks through the black. And I really like the new look. Does this new look, though, bring on a brand new attitude and kind of get things turned around for McWayne? Now, he has won the United States Championship. He lost it the very next match. A little one and done on that. But how is all this going to play out? Probably two wrestlers right here that have very, very similar styles. Yep, both of them will let it fly. Now that didn't fly very far. That was like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, literally. Like it didn't fall very far at all from the tree. But not like the way that is normally made, but like a literal... in the very literal sense of the phrase. Now that lets it fly off the top rope. Little back flippy going on right there. Oh, McWayne playing a little possum with Flash. And now let's see if McWayne can get a little offense going. Flash has been controlling the match for the most part. Might be way too early for that. And it is. I'm going to say, I almost thought McWayne would take it to the top rope. Big cross bodies. It's like a crossbody splash that's going on right there. Takes it up to the top again. Now he's like, hey, we'll do it backwards. Flash says, no, you won't. No, thank you. Almost looks like Flash has a little bit of boxer in him. McWayne, though, fights through. Now, what's funny is you see some of the people will let the move off and stay in control. Now, Flash recovered really quick right there, but what normally happens, you fight through that thing and then you get things reversed back around on you. Seems like... And a 2.5 count. Flash is like, come on, you count it, ref. That's 3. What is all that? It's like a little boxing tap dance in the ring. Now, that looks like that might be his move, and if that is his finishing move, that will be over. Now, he's hit him with it twice. But I don't know. McWayne gets up, hits him with the arm, but wants to play up to the crowd. Flash, not having any of that. Picks him up and then takes him, says, get out of the ring. We don't have time for all the business. Oh my God, almost a swanton bomb to the outside of the ring. McWayne gets those knees up in time. Now, no titles are on the line, but there's a lot of pride. Flash in his debut match, trying to take it to McWayne. Guys, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live, and more importantly, share the video. You can share it with you share it with me. I like to share the video so everybody can see. Oh, videos are so good on Thanksgiving. Enjoy that. That was free. That was free entertainment. Oh, Frankie Two Fingers. Now, it looks like we may have another draw. Nobody's listened to the referee. McWayne didn't even get in time. So I don't know that we've ever seen two draws in the same exact show. But we have now. TSW Women's Tag Team titles on the line. And I'm going to tell you what, Penny, our brand new commissioner, if she sees too many matches like this, she will make sure there are no countouts going on. Now, the four horsewomen are going up against Victoria Van Diver and Grace Grimm, the TSW Women's World Tag Team Champions, to see if they can bring home the gold to the four horsewomen. Not a lot of stuff has been going on with that storyline right now. We haven't heard a lot from May Majors. Is something going on with that? We don't know. Matter of fact, since May has won, we've only seen her in one other match, and that was quite some time ago. So it might be something where maybe May has possibly been injured. We're going to have to wait and see. Hopefully we'll find out some more news soon to see what happens with her.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Four Horsemen.
I'm going to tell you what, too. It'd be scary to face these two. These two are probably also like in the world title picture. And now teaming up to go after tag team gold. But in order to get that tag team gold, they got to go through a really tough team.
They are the Women's Tag Team Champions, B&B.
Blonde and Blonde. You have definitely one world title holder, multiple time actually, Victoria Van Diver. So are the four horsewomen going to be able to take these tag titles from these two? I don't know. I still think they are probably the favorite. Of course, they're the champions, but I still think they're the favorites to retain these title belts. So last stream, season 1 or season 3, episode 1, we did not break the sharing record. We had 6 shares. The record is 10. So let's see if we can't break the sharing record. And then in episode 3, I'll let you know if we do it. And the more we share, the more we get it out there, the more we grow, the more new people we bring in, the more fun it is. So Grace Grimm starting off, and that's how I would do it too. That's typically how the world champs start things off. But for the 4 horsewomen, Jade, Jared, and that would probably be my leadoff hitter too. You know what I mean? I'd probably have Chase in the back for cleanup. Definitely have Victoria in the back. But Grace misses. Jade gets up, hits her with the helicopter. Brings her back down, and the 4 horsewomen right now kind of dominating this match early on. Now, the funny thing, every one of the 4 horsewomen have some kind of blonde in their hair as well. Jade only on the tips, but in true 4 horsemen style, Chase playing up to the crowd. Grace still down, and right now not letting her out of the ring, which is a really good tactic. That is the tactic I would use. If you're on top, stay on top. Keep that person in the ring as long as you can. Grace starting to fight back. Is she going to get Victoria into the... No. That's another weird thing, that since the update, that used to be like a guaranteed double team maneuver if they could get them up in the corner, but that is not how it goes now. Which is odd. So a lot of times they'll forego the double team move to do a singles move, then knock them out of the corner, and then go tag in their partner. Because right here, I'm double teaming you. Every time. And again, opts not for the double team. So it's something that I hope they have in an update soon. Whoa, the old stink face made famous by Rikishi. Where they fixed it to get back to, oh, look at that. Grace trying to get in her reps, get some push-ups in. And now, just like we talked about, gets Victoria tagged in for the first time. So, Chase was in briefly, but this is really the first time these two have really been in the ring. So how long will that go? Chase has her up, all the blood rushing down to Victoria's head. That is going to make this slam even more impactful. Victoria reaching back, grabbing her back. And Chase just standing there a little bit admiring the work. She's like, I put in some good work right there. So now 2 big slams in a row. Rolls her up on the right part of the ring for sure. Gets a 2 count early on in the match already. And already a 2 count. Now Chase, Victoria, and Jade can end the match quick. Jade getting back in. Is Victoria going to be able to take the advantage here? Tries to. Jade's like, no way. Missile drop kick. Now quick little cross body. And 2 3/4. I do not know why Grace wasn't jumping in the ring to help out her partner, but she wasn't. And now Jade taking it up to the top. Is she going to be able to make it that far? She doesn't think so. She changes her mind, says, hey, well, let's helicopter this. Let's put a helicopter in this, and then we'll go from there. McWayne, you just wrestled the last match, so you've got your brand new look if you want to go back and check her out. Big slam, and that'll get things turned around with a quickness. Grace, if she would have got in sooner, could have broke that up, and that might have been it. Oh, man. Victoria delivering an elbow off that second rope. Grace trying to handle her business. So they did fix some things where you see both people now wrestling, so a lot better than they were. But now Jade trying to take advantage of both wrestlers not knowing what's going on in the ring because they're in their own little fight. And now puts her up in a submission hold, has that chin. Piano, what is going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. And then Grace got in to take care of it and distracts Jade just long enough. But Jade again gets it turned back around, rolls up the leg. Chase on the outside of the ring recovers. And Victoria out in two. Rowdy will be wrestling today. No titles on the line, but he'll be wrestling with some stuff. Big clothesline by Victoria. Is that going to do it? No, Chase up in one. She's like, I'm way too tough for this. Now, Victoria Van Diver gets Grace Grimm back into the ring. Grace is like, hey, let me just smack you in the face. Chase did not appreciate that, though. It's way too early, so we have water right now. I've been doing some intermittent fasting. So I can't even eat until about 1 o'clock. But been slimming down, the gym, maintaining muscles, so it's been good. Jade Jarrett off of the top, lands on Grace, kind of awkward, and that has put people out quick. Now going to roll up the leg. I knew it was coming. 2. And one half of the tag champs kicks out in 2. Remember, titles on the line. And now Jade setting up for her finisher. And, oh! That is something else. But cannot break up the pin in time. Victoria in, out. Just enough time for Grace to get things turned back around and get her partner tagged in. So this has been a really back and forth, a really even match. Nice, Sentinel. Hey, I'm going to tell you, I thought it'd be super hard. So far, it's not. I fast anywhere from 16 to 20 hours a day, typically 17. Sometimes more, though. And it's actually been fairly simple. Hasn't been too bad. I did know in the beginning I was doing it wrong. There it is. Jade's finishing move once again. Rolls up the leg, and she is high up on the leg this time. And Grace makes it in just in time. Breaks it up split seconds before getting hit by a Mack truck. I don't know that Jade... Oh, Jade makes it that time. Now rolls up the legs. 2, 3, and we have brand new Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Four Horsewomen.
Here are your winners, the Four Horsemen.
So Four Horsewomen bringing home TSW World Tag Team Gold. But that still begs the question, where is the leader of the Horsewomen at? Where is she gone? We have not heard anything from her since the formation. Makes me wonder, is she even still around? And it has been a rough go. It has been a rough go for Victoria Van Diver, who at one point won in back-to-back matches, or back-to-back nights, won the world title, won the tag team titles, defended the world title, and now has lost both of them like that. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So now you're going to see every single hunter. You have Stretchy Boy, Dave, the current Hunter champion. You have Sentinel, the only two-time Hunter champion, going after the titles. You're going to have the brand new look from Cameron, brand new look from Herbie, brand new look from Grunning. We've seen Kedri's brand new look. And then Totes McGoats has a different color scheme, pretty much the same, but different color scheme. All going for the Hunter Championship. Now remember, the only way to win the Hunter Championship is in an 8-man match where 2 out of 3 falls count. So if you get pinned, you're actually not eliminated. When Sentinel won it the first time, Sentinel was the very first person to get pinned. He came back, pinned 2 other people, ends up winning the title. All you have to do is pin 2 people. So it's not like an elimination where like you get pinned, you're out of the match. No, you get pinned, you keep going. I don't know why that TSW sign flips upside down. Because in the very next shot, it'll be right side up. It's weird. Well, I say that, and then look at this. Oh, look at that. On the back wall, that's why. That's interesting. What's funny, Eagle and Rowdy are going to be in the same match and fighting, and maybe fighting against each other. We'll see how it goes. But the brand new United States champion.
Is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Underground Alliance Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Order from Virginia, weighing in at 275 pounds. The Blueprint Big Sinister.
So remember, this is another stipulation. If you have won the Hunter title, every time that title's on the line, you will be in that match if you're a Hunter. So, Sentinel won the first one. Stretchy won the second one. Sentinel won again on the third one. Dave won on the fourth one, but we have only got 3 Hunters. So it gets harder and harder to win that title belt from the Hunters as we go. But when we win, when there are 5 Hunters, and if you win, this is what you get. This is your entrance look. Once there's 5 Hunters, there will be no more shots at the title, but there will be a match between those 5 to see who is the leader of that faction. So that should be interesting. Yeah, I know. You were a split second away from technically winning that match. And I really love the new mask. Finally. Brand new look from my son, Cameron Barton.
Representing the NWO from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Cameron Wolf Barton.
Now what's weird is we still have the announcer saying NWO, but the music is not the NWO, and if you look close, there is no NWO symbols on Cameron at all. So brand new look, no NWO symbols. This is one of those things that now is starting to lead more and more to maybe some of the rumors we were hearing about the NWO breaking up or disbanding. Maybe they're true. Maybe they're not. We still don't know. We don't have anything for sure that we know yet. Yeah, so there's a lot of ways we can go now, McWayne. Now that we got that kind of set up, so that's cool.
Representing the Doom Brigade from New York, weighing in at 267 pounds, Herbert.
So Herbie's still a big guy, without a doubt, right? But he has slimmed down a little bit, and he has got rid of the hair. He didn't like the hair, said it was slowing him down. And so now it's almost like if you took his season 1 and you took his season 2 and you mixed them together, ta-da, you got season 3. Herbie is still, the more I stat out all the stuff, is still one of the most successful TSW wrestlers that's out there. Hopefully by about episode 5, I'll be able to figure some things out, and I'll be able to actually produce a news thing and go over some win-loss records. This has got to be Stretchy, and I keep messing this up. Got to get this fixed.
Representing the Order from Norwich, England, weighing in at 192 pounds, Speedy Boy.
So Stretchy making his way down to the ring. Now, the thing that could happen, like Sentinel has proved, one of the Hunters can retain the title. This could go on for a while. There's no telling how long this could take, or we could add our 4th Hunter tonight. No, that's not CM Punk. I know why you would say that, but yeah, that's not CM Punk. That's Negan from The Walking Dead.
From your darkest fears, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Hammer.
Grunning now making his way down to the ring. Brand new look. We just created this morning on an earlier stream. Like it a lot better than the other look. The other look was fun, right? But it wasn't this. Remember, still coming up, we got Witcher putting her world title on the line tonight. Totes Goats now making his way down to the ring.
At 275 pounds, the Reaper.
So Totes McGoats, we've already kind of seen this new look, but you notice Totes McGoats is also in a majority of the Hunter title matches. Not all of them, but he is in quite a few. Liking the new look. We got one thing left that we have to upload and do, and it would make everything how it's supposed to be, but keep an eye out for that. Yeah, it does a lot like the Great Muta, for sure. Wonder why it flips that over like that. That is weird. And now the one kind of sad thing.
From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Gladiator, Kedri.
Is when they took out the ability to do multiple different entrances. It took out the ability to do Kedri's entrance from Season 1, which Kedri made up. So now you can only do one thing. Can only be one entrance. You used to be able to take like maybe part of Sting's entrance, maybe part of like Disco Inferno's entrance and Hulk Hogan's entrance and splice them all together. But now you can't do that. But you have a much more updated, closer to Kedri Season 1 look that we have going on now. I really like it, actually. And Kedri, in the very last episode, just won the television championship. So he tonight, like it's kind of a rare thing that we see wrestlers wrestling, you know, twice in 1 week. But right now, Totes and Kedri are the two that are going to put it on the line back to back. And GC Rock. GC Rock later will be facing off against Recon-Delta to see who the brand new #1 contender for the world title is going to be.
And introducing the champion, representing the Order from England, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the Underground Alliance Champion, Dangerous Dave.
It's kind of funny how that belt just sticks out, just barely, and just the front plate. The rest of it, not so much. Now, the other thing that could happen tonight, this would be a first, and there are only so many shots at this for the Hunter title. Nobody has ever defended it. Nobody's ever won it and then defended it. So Dave's got a shot to do that tonight. Will he be able to do it? Now remember, this is a 2 out of 3 falls count. No elimination, just the first. Anybody to pin anybody twice. Doesn't have to be the same person, it could be anybody. And like anything, especially when there's 8 people in the ring, you're going to want to just key in on what you want to watch and go from there. It's funny, I could watch this same match go back 4 or 5 times and you see something different every single time. So right now, it looks like Grunning probably the biggest, not probably, is the biggest wrestler that we have. Followed up by Stretchy, then maybe Totes, Herbie, then Kedri and Dave. And then you got Stretchy and you got Cameron. So you got a plethora of wrestlers. You have a couple lightweights, you got a cruiserweight or 2. Quite a few heavyweights and then 1 super heavyweight. And the thing now, you're going to watch this where they do not want other people to pin anybody. Even though it's 2 out of 3 falls, the less number of pins that are going on, the better. Everybody coming over trying to break up that pin. Couldn't see who he had on the ground. It was Herbie. And now only 2 people left inside the ring. Grunning now has Sentinel in a very weird submission hold. Totes, is he going to break it up? No. Looks like Sentinel's going to break it up himself. And then Totes, little hit and run there. Hits Grunning, then runs out of the ring. Remember, too, Totes and Grunning are in the middle of a feud right now. We don't exactly know the reason why, but we know it's happening. Grunning gets 1 pin. So if Grunning pins anybody else, he will become our next TSW Hunters champion. Dave has been getting the best of Totes, too. Totes has gone on, won the Intercontinental title. Dave goes on his very first title defense and pins him. Dave has not fared well against GC Raw, because then Dave loses the title immediately to G in the very next match. Cameron with a fist of fate, but only gets a 2 count, and that's because Grunning breaks it up. Now, Totes and Herbie going on it, at it. Cameron, the smallest wrestler by far in the ring right now, going up against the biggest wrestler in Grunning. Kedri tried to get a pin in on Dave. Cameron, though, breaks it up. Kedri did not appreciate it. And then Cameron gets double teamed by Totes and by Kedri. Now, inside the ring, Sentinel setting up for his finishing move. Tries to get it in on Stretchy, but Stretchy blocks it. Return to sender. Dave has a pin on the outside of the ring, though. Totes breaks it up. And it kind of makes you wonder, is Totes only in this match to stop certain people from winning the title? Or is he in there to actually win it? There is no telling. How Cameron, at 180 pounds, pull that move off against Grunning. I don't know. Good, hey, good on Grunning for kicking out, but goodness gracious. Goes to do it again. And Kedri just is not going to let that fly. Kedri says, no, you don't get the pin Grunning, but I think Cameron's earned 1 pin against Grunning. Now Sentinel's got Kedri kind of in a crossface. Tries to get Kedri to tap. Rowdy just knocks out the referee. He's like, hey, we're not even going to play this game. Knocks the referee out. Only a 2 count. Herbie on to Dave. Now Sentinel trying to get the pin. Dave breaks it up. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Totes inside the ring, getting ready to put Stretchy in the extraction. Is he going to actually get a count? No, rope break. Sentinel's like, hey, I'm going to get in and break this up, but rope break. Doesn't see Totes coming. Totes throws him back out of the ring. Look at Grunning. Grunning stalking Totes right now. And that's what makes this hard. Right now, these guys are on top of breaking up these pins. Now, what we haven't seen in the past is these guys be so vigilant on breaking up the pins. But this match, they seem to be. Herbie setting up for his finishing move. Got broken up by Sentinel, and then Kedri broke Sentinel up. Referee trying to get over to make the the count, but Totes kicks out before he can do it. Stretchy now inside the ring. The ref doesn't stop taking his time. Might actually get a 3 count. And does against Dave, our current Hunter champion, as a matter of fact. So now you've got Grunning with 1 pin. You got Stretchy with 1 pin. Can the Hunters block the others in this match from becoming and ascending and becoming the Hunter themselves? Right now, Stretchy has the best shot, and then that's another one. What if Herbie wins as a member of Doom, or Cameron wins as a member of the NWO? Like, Cameron now has pinned Totes. So now you've got Cameron, Stretchy, and Grunning. One of those 3 get a pin. It's all over but the crying. And 2 of them aren't Hunters. Now Kedri stepping through. Irish car bomb onto Sentinel. 1, 2. And Sentinel kicks out of the Irish car bomb on the outside of the ring of all things. And just 2. Totes tried to get there to break it up, but I don't think he was going to make it in time. Dave trying to let it fly on Totes, but Cameron not letting him. Cameron says, no, I'm going to beat my dad up. Oh, kind of a rock bottom. Rolls up the leg. Nobody has noticed. And Cameron out in 1. Grunning noticed, and Grunning ran through. Just breaking things up and breaking up Totes. Sentinel says, hey, Grunning and Totes, meet face to face. Let me arrange that for you. Stretchy in the rock bottom, but Kedri there to break it up. Sentinel now puts Totes in the submission hold. Totes taps out. Totes ain't having it. So now, 4 of them, 2 Hunters and 2 non-Hunters, that made pin. Sentinel just got the fist of fate. Cameron, is he going to go for the pin? Trying to, but kind of blocked. And is it too late? Five people now have tagged people. 5. So it's almost down to the point. This could be Herbie. Herbie could win it out of nowhere. Cameron breaks it up, though. Sees it coming. Dave setting up for the Twisted Tango. Hits Kedri with it. 1, 2, 3, 6 people. 6 people now. Stretchy hits Sentinel with his finishing move, and can he be only the next one? I don't know how Sentinel's doing it. Sentinel is now kicked out of 2 different finishing moves. Little trifecta, you got to be listening because there could be counts going on with this many people. Whoa, Sentinel breaks up. The pinfall from Herbie. Stretchy tries to break it up from Dave, and Dave becomes our very first person to ever win and defend the Hunter Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Underground Alliance Champion, Dangerous Dave.
So nobody today will be inducted into the Hunter faction, the order. Dave will retain the title. And that's just how that is going to go. Congrats, Dave. Yeah, number one. First one to ever do it. Hey, we'll see you later, McWayne. Make sure to come back, watch the rest of the show. So, forgot. Everything else from after this match on is one-on-one competition. But this is the last Fatal 4-Way of the night. No titles on the line. But we are going to get a chance to see Kyle 92 in action, Jace's new attire, Rowdy's new in-ring attire, and the new in-ring attire of Eagle. So that should be interesting. We have changed up Angela Starr's entrance. You won't get to see it tonight, not wrestling tonight, but that was requested, so we got that changed up. Then after this match, we're going to have the television title on the line. We're going to have the women's world title on the line, women's television champion, women's world title, and then the Money in the Bank briefcase. Will be on the line, which basically is going to determine who our number one contender is, because they can call a title match at any time. They could call a title match in the middle of another title match that's being defended.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from the nearest nightclub. Weighing in at 275 pounds, the Enforcer, Rowdy Hunt.
Now look at Rowdy. Rowdy slimmed down a little bit. Means the speed increased. When he lost the title to Dragunov, said it was due to speed. So now in the offseason, he has developed a lot more lean muscle. So we will see. Does that help out? Does that matter? Does it hurt him? We don't know. Yeah, that last match was a fun one. No, this isn't exactly a horseman versus horseman match. What it is are two horsemen that happen to be in the same match. So, horsemen will fight each other. They have no problem with that. End of the day, makes them better, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A horseman mantra.
And his opponents, first, representing the Gladiators from the Fifth Dimension, weighing in at 239 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Big Money, Kyle.
Yeah, absolutely. There's zero beef going on with the Horsemen. But I wanted both of you in the show, and this was the way to do it. I'm telling you, like of a lot of other people's too, I really like Kyle's gladiator look. Pairs well with the entrance, pairs well with a lot of stuff. And this is just a match. No titles on the line here. Just some guys getting in the ring.
And representing the NWO from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Outlaw, Jade Wagner.
Jace Wagner, Totes McGoat's brother, making his way down to the ring. And again, this is another thing that lends itself to possibly the NWO breaking apart. No NWO symbols on them. Even though they announced as a member of the NWO, there is not one NWO symbol on Jace. So this should be a pretty fun match to watch as well. I do like the back of his shirt. Jace of Spades is the finishing move.
And representing the Four Horsemen from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Eagle.
Eagle Bear making his way down to the ring. Now his look here hasn't changed, but his look in the ring has changed up just a little bit, along with Rowdy's. You'll see a lot more Horseman symbols on both of them. Jace and Rowdy on the outside talking about something. Don't know what they're talking about. But it can't be good. Kyle says, look, I'm going to step back. I don't need to talk to anybody about any of this. Jace ready to go. Eagle not even sure that he knows what's going on. And, of course, Rowdy and Jace pair off. Eagle and Kyle pair off. And it is really, this is the part that'll be interesting. And it's not like a lot smaller, but will the slightly slimmed down look, I think it's 13 pounds total that Rowdy ended up losing in this offseason, taking a lot of that bulk muscle and just leaning it up a little bit. Will that make a big difference? Will Jace's new look bring him some newfound motivation? You know, Kyle, it's been bringing him some motivation. He's won television title, won the World Tag Team titles with Clay. He's still holding on to those right now. The Eagle's got his new look going on. Got that beanie now. Got a new look on the front of the face. So lots of stuff, things that you almost expect, like right now as far as the match goes, is the two horsemen kind of handling their business in other areas. Which one will break down first and try to gain the advantage? I guarantee the horsemen know, or believe anyway, that their toughest opponent is that other horseman. So will they try to sneak in, gain the advantage over that other horseman? Will they eliminate the other people and then move on from there? Big slam down onto Jace on the outside of the ring. 2 count though from the referee. Eagle now rolls up, no count. Kyle kicks out at nothing. Kicks out at 0 counts. And right here is where things could change. Look at Eagle. Eagle tries to get in on Rowdy. Rowdy's like, I see you coming, man. You know these guys are training together all the time, so they know. So they do their thing, and then they move on. Eagle's like, God dang it. Rowdy, though, was looking over at Eagle, making sure he was getting back up, and Jace takes advantage of that. That's going to be the next thing. Is Jace and Totes McGoat's going to get back together possibly? That was a long drag out of the corner. I am shocked it was even at a 2 count by that point. Oh, big powerbomb. Kyle onto Eagle outside of the ring. Jace goes to hit Rowdy. Rowdy catches him. Gets him. No count on Eagle as well. Rowdy now rolls up Jace's leg. And no count there. The referee is just out of position, just enough, every single time this match, to where none of it has mattered. Rowdy now laying the boots. Big forearm. Ooh, Eagle choke slam. Is he going to try to collect the bounty on Kyle right now? And still no count. Eagle can't hardly even believe it. Now Jace walks him over, power bombs Rowdy to the outside of the ring. Gets out quickly, rolls up the leg. And another 2 count. Now remember, at the end of the day, there can be only one. Rowdy wants Goldie back, but I don't think that's what's going to be in the stars right now. Have to see how that goes. Kyle, sneak attack, jumps inside the ring, then jumps up on the top. Missile drop kick right into the back of Eagle. Eagle did not see that coming. Looked like they were going to do a little double teaming on Jace. And now Jace, for being as big as he is, might be too far to land anything against Rowdy. We'll see. No, double axe handle right to the face. Rowdy, though, recovers quick. Big slam onto the ground. Rolls up the leg of Jace. And almost gets a 2 count. I think in that exchange between Kyle and Eagle, I think that might have split Eagle open, or Kyle open.
A competitor has
and
been
that
eliminated.
It does, and it eliminates Kyle from this match. Now we are down to a triple threat. How are the Horsemen going to handle this one? You could almost hear Eagle telling Rowdy right now, look, I took care of my guy. What's taking you so long? You got to listen to it, but I think I can hear him saying it. You can't beat him, join him, but Rowdy gets it turned around again. Now, just because Rowdy slimmed down 13 pounds doesn't mean he ain't still a big boy. Rowdy now rolls up the leg of Eagle, 2, and man, gets a 2 count. Little quick sneak attack right there. Now Jace trying to get some of that. Rowdy breaks it up and says, look, stay out of Horseman business. Horseman wrestling. Horseman wrestling, don't worry about what Horsemen are doing. 1, 2. Ooh, Eagle kicks out again. Jace tries to take advantage. Eagle gets out of the way. And now Rowdy's like, look, you can't stay out of our business. I'm going to handle you too. But Jace gets that turned back around. Jace isn't, like, he's got to end it with one of these guys too if he wants a real shot at this. Oh my God, Jace spades onto Rowdy outside the ring, rolls up the leg. And how Rowdy kicks out of that, I don't know. I don't know how anybody ever kicks out of that. But then you do it on the outside of the ring where the padding is like this thin. No way. That was weird. I think Rowdy went to let him up. Eagle choke slam down on Rowdy. The back of Rowdy's head gets chokeslam onto the steel steps. Eagle, though, went to let him up, but Jace is right there, ready to keep the fun rolling. Jace gets back into the ring, says, hey, crowd, let's get into this. Like, yeah, that's right, that's right. Rowdy did not appreciate that. Eagle says, hey, you should be worrying about Jace right now. And that's exactly who Eagle's worrying about. Throws Jace back into the ring. Immediately back on top of him, and now Eagle trying to collect that bounty. Remember, Eagle eliminated Kyle. Is he going to collect the bounty on Jace as well? Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Jace kicks out in like 2 and 99 100ths. Rowdy now going after the legs. Now, what I wonder is he trying to set up the Rowdy recliner. Rowdy, again, remember I said not everybody has 2 finishing moves. Rowdy actually does. Throws him down to the top rope. Jace gets his hands up, though. Blocks the neck, but that still has to hurt. Rowdy now delivering punches right to the mask. And is he going to try to put him in the recliner? I don't know. Jace looks like he's fighting out. Oh, big right hand right up underneath the ribs. And now here we... Oh, that was almost a Jace of spades again. Rowdy gets out of it, immediately gets over to Eagle, and then tries to get the crowd into it. But Eagle takes that time while he's playing it up to the crowd to recover and then start to take control of this match. Looks like he's trying to pull Rowdy out. Goes for the pin, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and Rowdy out in 2. Jace playing up to the crowd. Eagle catches him right and dirty. Throws him over and outside of the ring. Eagle is chasing him out. Rowdy right on Eagle, though. I don't know if Eagle even sees him coming. That was a crazy, crazy turn of events right there. Rowdy, DDT on the Jace outside. 2, 3, and now it's down to both horsemen. Rowdy says, look, I told you I could get my own guys. I didn't need any help. And now which horseman is going to come out on top? Is it going to be the Enforcer, or will it be Eagle Star? Each one of them has now eliminated the other person or another person in the match. And now it's just down to them. What is going on, Rebecca? Welcome to the stream. Right hand by Rowdy. Plays it up to the crowd. Eagle tries to get up. But you can tell now, both ways, it is starting to weigh heavily on both of them. That is a very strange submission hold. Kind of a cross-arm, rear naked choke, or chin hold. Eagle, though, fighting out of it. Left boot to the chest. Rowdy, chin breaker. Eagle stays on his feet. And now Rowdy ends up splitting Eagle open, throws him into that side corner post with the toe pick. And they're going back and forth, but it looks like right now Rowdy getting the better Eagle. But who can do the most reversals? That's the game we're playing right now. Most reversals wins. And Eagle now laying the boots back to Rowdy. Is he going to return the favor and throw him into the post? No, throws him straight into the ground. And Rowdy looks like he's out, but recovers quick. Tried to get in, and this is the move he just beat Jace with. DDT on the outside of the ring. 2, 3, and it may be that Rowdy's new body composition is going to be tough to beat. That lean muscle might be the way to go.
Rowdy Hunt.
Rowdy comes out of it on top. Called it at the beginning, but now to be fair, who wouldn't say they're going to win the match? So here we go, down to the last 3 matches of the night. 2 titles on the line for the women, and the number 1 contender in the main event, GC Rock versus Recon-Delta. Who is going to walk away with that Money in the Bank briefcase? Don't know. So we have Tidy News, brand new look. That was a really good match, guys. That was putting on a show, the Horsemen. And Mimi. Mimi's got a slightly different look. Like, it's not drastically different by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a slightly new look. There's some different things. Some to do with the elbow pads and some to do with the gloves. Freshened up a little bit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Television Championship. Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, Teddy News.
Now, Teddy hasn't played like a huge role, right, in the last 2 seasons. Is this new look, though, going to give her more of a confidence boost and bring home the television title? I always say, if you really want to get more exposure in TSW wrestling, those are the titles you win. You win the television titles on the men's side and on the women's side.
And introducing the champion, representing the Thrill Seekers from Dudley, England. She is the Women's Television Champion, May.
So Mimi, a little different entrance attire too, a little different look there. Little updated, current women's television title holder. Got a little glow maybe coming off them sunglasses. Is she going to be able to hold on and retain the TSW Women's Television title tonight? Is this going to be like a new streak that she could start tonight? Don't know, but the thing that we do know, the original television title for TSW is the Women's Television title, and it's on the line right now. Look at the claws on that glove. And watch out for that. You will want to make sure you'll watch out for that. Referee shows everybody the belt. The belt is on the line. And as soon as this bell rings, it's on. Tiny comes out swinging. Throwing the bows. Amy's like, hey, careful of my mohawk. Took me some time. Big, like Hogan-esque leg drop off the top rope. Right onto Mimi. And so far, Tiny has been firmly in control of this match. But if we know anything about Mimi, this is normally how a lot of her matches go. She endures like the first little part, the first onslaught. Almost lets that other person wear themselves out a little bit. And then she gets to work. And usually people can't endure her when she's on offense. So thought Tiny might have saw her go up to the top rope, but I think she was a little dazed. Mimi, though, gets a 1 count on Tiny. Is Tiny going to be able to get things flipped back around? Big drop right there. Nice. That's where you want to share it too. Probably Facebook. I share it on Twitter. If you can get it shared on Facebook, let all your peeps out there know, hey, this is what's going on. Then all your friends on Facebook are like, man, you know, if this person who just shared the video ever called and asked me for a favor, I better do it because I know they're good people. I know they would definitely return that favor. Tidy news, though, getting a 2 count. Mimi kind of dazed a little bit. Tidy just being a friend, helping her back to her feet. Big slam, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. Oh, and I thought we were about to have a brand new women's television champion. Remember, television championship on the line right now. Maybe now. Fist of Fury, Fist of Fury. That is a sneaky little maneuver. I think Mimi was getting ready to go up to the top rope. Did not see Tidy. Tidy grabbed the mohawk, threw her down. Mimi's legs came back. She grabbed the legs and pinned her for the 1, 2, 3. Sneaky, sneaky maneuver, but look. Mimi's like, hey, it was going to take something to get me, and you caught me off guard. You did it. You did your homework. Congratulations. Enjoy the championship. But you know Mimi is going to want to come back and have another shot at that. Now, it's not like she doesn't still have gold around her waist. She is, her and Phoenix, part of the TSW Women's World Tag Title holders. But that is crazy. Maybe this new look is exactly what Tidy needed to get things going. And speaking of that, and this has got to be a little bit tough because she just ends up losing this match, but now is going to come out, support her partner Phoenix in a world title match against the women of American Alpha. So how will this go? Witcher's new look. We've seen the look, but we've only seen it one time. Going up against Phoenix. Phoenix has actually returned back to almost her size. I don't know. But the size we saw her in one. Remember, in season 1, she was the smallest women's wrestler we have. She isn't the smallest right now, but she is probably top 5 smallest wrestlers we have now.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger, accompanied by May. Representing the Thrill Seekers from New York, Fenwick.
So Phoenix and Mimi making their way down to the ring. If Phoenix ends up winning this title, she will have to vacate the Women's European Championship. Well, maybe that be something that Mimi gets involved in and goes after the European title, and then let's go with the television title. Don't know. Slightly new look for Phoenix on the bottom half. So we'll see how that goes.
And introducing the champion, representing American Alpha from Arlington, Texas. She is the Women's World Champion, the Witch.
Witcher making her way down to the ring. Kind of funny. Did not expect her to get another world title shot so soon. But as one of the parting things that John Cena did, gave her another world title shot, and she did not waste it. Got back in the ring, won the world title from Victoria Van Diver, now puts it on the line here tonight against Phoenix. And a slightly different look. We talked about it in the stream this morning. Slightly different look to the women's world title. I like it. I think it shows better. You're not wrestling tonight, but you will be wrestling in the very next one. And what's funny, no, you've seen it. In the last match, you had your updated look. So Phoenix and Witcher getting ready to get after it. Only one match left tonight, and that is going to be GC Rock and Recon-Delta fighting for the Money in the Bank Championship. Already a 2 count. Yeah, I was going to say, I think all of the Spitfire Warriors are at the beach right now, living it up. Witcher, though, already has a 2 count against her. Kind of shocking. Even Witcher's like, hey, I'm a little bit shocked, too. And so now she starts to get to work. Working on the midsection of Phoenix right now. Front, back, doesn't matter. Yeah, don't know why we would want anything to do with that. We'll get rid of that in the comments section. Not what we need. It's funny, you almost expect that against like some of the larger ones, right? Larger streamers, but I just don't. It's just weird to see that in our streams ever. It'll probably always be weird. Now, I hope this is not what happens, and these guys find their way back into the ring. Thank goodness. We've already had 2 matches tonight end in draws. We do not want a world championship to end in a draw. At least not that quick. Phoenix now whips Witcher into the corner. Something that we haven't really got to see from any of the managers is them really play any roles. I say this a lot. If you remember all the way back to Season 1, we saw it quite a bit, but that was 2K19. Season 2 has been 2K22. Big! We have seen Phoenix win off of that move. Is she going to try to roll up the legs? She does, but is she too close to the ropes? Not too close to the ropes. Witcher kicks out in 2. And Phoenix staying on top of it. Really looks like she is trying to win this world title. Almost like big elbow. That has got to do it. Goes back up top again. And that is called the Rise from the Ashes. Or no, this is called the Rise from the Ashes. And oh my gosh, Witcher turns it around. That might have been it. You think about that. 2 big elbows off the top rope. And then Phoenix hitting her finishing move. The Rise from the Ashes. And that probably would have been all over but the crying. We have seen Witcher win on this move. Throws up the leg, 2, and she is into that matches like this where she has kind of been a little bit behind the 8 ball in the match. Pulled that move off and then finished it quick, but Phoenix now recovering. And back and forth they go. Looks like she's going to try to hit it again. Rise from the Ashes, hits it. Is that going to be it, or is she too close to the ropes? 1, 2, and look at Witcher. This is why she is the world champ. Couldn't kick out, but had enough wits about her to reach out and grab that bottom rope. And I thought that was like she was too far from the rope. Turns out Frankie Two Fingers was wrong about that. Phoenix now climbs back up to the top. Is she going to hit this again? No way. Hits it on her twice. Phoenix has had just about everything but the kitchen sink thrown at her. Rolls up the leg. This might be it. 2, 3. And for the first time, Phoenix will hoist up the Women's World Championship.
Here is your winner and new Women's World Champion, Fenwick.
It's funny. Phoenix goes back, drops a couple pounds, gets the lean muscle. Same thing Rowdy did, and now walks away, and wins her very first Women's World title. Congratulations, Phoenix. You did it. And now, again, GC Rock's brand new look going up against Recon-Delta. Recon-Delta pretty much looking the same, right? That was a good match, but that's how, like, if you're going to end up beating Witcher, that's how you have to do it. You have to stay on it and go, 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 go. You can't be playing it up to the crowd. You can't be doing this, that, or the other. You can't be, like, letting her have a breather. You can't be doing some funny stuff on the outside of the ring. You got to get after it. And that's exactly what she did, and that's exactly how you beat her. Now, main event of the evening, last match of the night. GC Rock versus Recon-Delta. Money in the Bank, #1 contender match, coming at you right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Power Trip from Leeds, England. Weighing in at 269 pounds, the Destroyer, Rage.
Recon-Delta, again, we say this, making his way down to the ring. He has not got to see the same success that he has led the Power Trip to. Make no mistake about it, he is the leader. And once he became the leader, now all of a sudden Teddy and Strudel, they start winning titles. They start doing this. They start having this other success. He hasn't seen the same success. Will that change tonight? But he's going up against GC Rock, the owner of TSW. What's going on, Jade? Welcome to the stream. But here's the other weird thing, really, in Season 2, especially after statting it. You look at two people that they were on the top in Season 1. Really kind of fell off a little bit in Season 2 as far as the wins and the losses are concerned. Will that change now again in Season 3? I know two people that hope it will.
And his opponent, representing the corporation from Manchester, England, weighing in at 311 pounds, GC Rock.
Has Rockopotamus right across the back of the jacket. And then on his pants, it has Rockopotamus right this way. And on the side, it says Rockopotamus. That's what I do. Very cool. I really like the new look. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like GC Rock's original look in Season 1, his second look in Season 2, or his brand new look now here in Season 3? You make the call. For all of you that watched the NFL back in the late 80s, early 90s, you make the call. So here we go. Money in the briefcase on the line right now. Will the referee hold it up? He didn't, but all right. GC Rock, still the smallest probably of all of the super heavyweights, but still in that super heavyweight category. Recon went to pick G up. G, nope, didn't work. I even like the back, like the pants, like, it's very interesting to me. Man, that is a lot of weight to get spinning on a neck breaker. Recon-Delta now smashing G into the ring. G even, you can see a little bit of his chin. He's even missing the neck thing now. And remember, Recon, regardless of winning or losing, he can still end a match very quick. Probably the quickest of any of the wrestlers. With that punch, if he hits you with the punch and then hits you with the Delta variant, that could very well put you out. Like, he could be losing the entire match, hit you with those two moves, and then the match just be over. G wisely gets in, even though it was only at a 2 count, resets the clock. Resets the count. Recon now back in, and it looks like he's just going to wait on G. G now, oh, he wasn't waiting. Went up, dives over the top rope. Misses it. And G taking advantage. Big knee right to the head. But Recon still recovering very, very quickly. And now G letting all that blood get down to the head. These are very effective and very powerful slams. And all that blood rushes to the head, and then bam, you impact it. Does not feel good. G now getting back in the ring. Thought he was going to get out, but kind of waiting on Recon. I think Recon was just trying to make sure he didn't try to pull the same maneuver that, like G tried to pull that same maneuver that he pulled on him. Slams him down. Almost felt like maybe the Delta variant was incoming, but it isn't. G rolls him around, drops a couple bows on him, and what is going on here? You can hear the music of Power Trip playing, but nobody came out, but that gave Recon enough time to recover. G, though, almost put him up in the Rockopotamus anyway. G recovers quick. Recon trying to admire his work. G's like, you don't have time to admire your work. We got a briefcase for trying to win. This is the #1 contender match. Big knee, and does that set up the Rockopotamus? Almost looks like his foot was in the ropes, but referee did not see it that way. Now Recon rolls him over. A lot of mask punching going on here. And I don't know, but I think part of the problem with Recon is he keeps playing it up to the crowd. Oh, splits Recon open now. G playing it up to the crowd, but gets away with it and gets back to work on the face of Recon. I don't know that you'll even be able to see the blood coming down Recon's face, but there it is. Hits him. This is what I'm talking about. Hits him with the Delta variant. Rolls up, but he was still in the ropes. There it is. Big Superman punch, and there's the two moves I told you could end it with the quickness. And gets a 2.5 count. So went all the way from nothing to 2.5 count in 2 moves. Can he stay on top of this? Hits him with the Delta variant again, and this very well could do it. 3, and Recon, who has not been in control most of this match, ends up coming away the winner of the very first Season 3.
Winner, the Destroyer, Rage.
Season 3 Money in the Bank Championship. Or championship briefcase. And now is the #1 contender. Can challenge for the world title. Is this going to be the start of where it starts turning around for Recon? Kind of looks like it right now. But guys, that is going to do it for tonight. Remember, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time you're going live. If you're seeing it later, share the video. And we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.